So first of all, I just wanted to come on here and say, this is Wig Kamiyah, my third one in the color ginger brown. Isn't she lovely? I just love her. She's so beautiful. If you're interested in the details of this unit, I would highly suggest you watch my previous two videos on the first Kamiyah that I got in, I think, Hazelnut Honey. The second one I recently got in two. The cap construction on all of these obviously is exactly the same. It has a wide elastic band. It's got two combs in the front, adjustable straps, comb in the back. But I just wanted to come back on here and just show you what it looks like in this color, get into it. Oh my God, this is such a beautiful fall ready unit. It's just got all of these beautiful ginger, kind of like rusty amber highlights in it. And I did find with this unit, for some reason, this one doesn't tangle as much as two and Hazelnut Honey. I don't know what the different processes they use with these units based on the color, but this unit does not tangle as much at all. Like right now, I'm able to put my fingers through it really easily, and it holds the wave a lot better, I feel, than the previous two. Like the previous two, like it's already very like fluffy and like puffed out on the bottoms, but this one holds this nice low density wave on the bottom a lot nicer. I like all of them, but this one, it just combs out and brushes out nicer. I think because the density is different and the hair texture is maybe a little bit silkier. It's still yucky, but I don't know, it's just different. Now that that is out of the way, the announcements I wanted to make. One, I have a Poshmark site. I've had it for maybe a couple of months now. It's still very new. I sell wigs on there, and I've sold about 4 so far, and I have a bunch of other wigs up there. I have a bunch of other wigs to list up there, so I'm gonna put the link to my Poshmark site in the description box below if anybody is interested. Some of the units there are units that I have reviewed on this channel. Some are units that I never reviewed because I didn't like them. And that's basically a lot of what you're gonna see on my Poshmark site. I have little space to just keep buying wigs and buying wigs and buying wigs. They accumulate. I believe in cycling out, particularly when I have a bunch of wigs that either I wore once just to review and never wore them again, never wore them out. And I'm like, it took me a while, but I just kind of got it together to put all of those wigs aside, list them on this Poshmark site, which by the way was not very easy and intuitive, but I finally worked it out. I'm in the system now. So yeah, there is that. Also, when I first started this channel, I linked my Instagram handle Urban Eve, which I still have. But here's the thing. I have about 4 or 5, maybe more different Instagram accounts for my different interests. So if you are following me at Urban Eve, that's fine. Urban Eve is more like Zenzele. It's just like me. It's just my life and stuff that I'm interested in. It really is not the wigs and the makeup and skincare stuff. That stuff is on Wig Therapy Zen. That is the one that I link in the description box below on all my videos. But you can follow me at Urban Eve if you want to. You can follow me at Wig Therapy. Just know that Urban Eve is more political, a little bit more you know, stronger opinions there if you're the kind of person who doesn't like your coffee with politics or your beauty with opinions, then you can just follow me at Wig Therapy Zen. But, you know, if you want the more complex, the more, you know, layered me, that is Urban Eve. I have another Instagram account just for my photography called Photo Gemini. And then I have yet another Instagram account for my doll collecting and doll photography hobby called Zile's Dolls. I will link all of those handles in the description box below. Follow them if you like or not. Follow one, follow all, follow not if you don't want to. But I just wanted to make sure that that information was available and as clear as possible, being that I am a little bit all over the place. Let's see. I joined a writing workshop last year with Kevin Powell, who is a writer, journalist, activist, filmographer, publisher, and it was initially sponsored by the New Eurekan Poets Cafe. Academically, my background is creative writing, literature, English, book nerd. So I have a long history of writing in my life. I've been writing for a long time. I've been in the doubtful spaces of like, I'm not sure if I'm really a writer because I haven't written for a while. But when I first started making my YouTube videos, I also used to link to my WordPress account, which is under Urban Eve as well. And I'll put a link to that in the description box. So I joined this writing workshop last year. I had a very deep personal challenge last year that I won't go into detail about because I don't do that right now on my channel. I don't know if I ever will. But when I joined the workshop, it was very therapeutic for me at the time that I was kind of like pulling myself out of a depression because of what I was dealing with. And everything is fine now. I think that the pandemic is one thing, and then you have all of the other regular things that you deal with in your life. And you know what I'm talking about. The pandemic on top of everything else, it just exacerbates and it just sheds a light on things that you otherwise might not have dealt with, or things happen as a result of being in isolation that wouldn't happen before. It's become a really crazy time to be alive. It's been, and there's no one way to describe it, and you know what I mean. So all of that to say, I was in this writing workshop, and near the end of it, people had this idea that they wanted to put together a collection of the writings that we did during the writing workshop about what we've experienced and what we've observed and what we've been through around the year 2020. And so we did, in an insanely record time of like 3 months or so, with the dedication and commitment and tireless work of writers who volunteered to edit. We published a book. A book got published. Our book is published, and it is called 2020, the Year That Changed America. This is it right here. It is available on Amazon, and it's available in paperback right now, and I believe on Kindle. This is blogs, essays, poetry, fiction, journal entries, edited by Kevin Powell's writing workshop. And not only is one of my blog pieces published in this book, but the work of over 160 other amazing and incredibly talented writers and artists are in this book, in addition to Nikki Giovanni, formerly Eve Ensler. So a piece by her, Nikki Giovanni, and Tim Wise. He is one of the most well-known white anti-racist activists. His work is published in this as well. So I'm just really honored to have been able to contribute to this collective, this amazing work. So I just thought that I would also announce that. Yeah, I am proud of this. Damn it. So that is basically it. That is all that I came on here to say. That is, that's it. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know how to end this video. I will see you next week. Hope you are having a sane week. Hope that you are hanging in there. And I hope to see you in my next video soon. Bye.